Greetings and salutations, my name is JW608. Today we are playing Starmade. And last time we added all these mass rail enhancers and made our hallway kind of, actually now that I look at it, it's actually kind of creepy. It was an alien something waiting down here to lay an egg in your chest. Anyway, and I said today we need to talk about power. Because I did some math and we need power. Right now we have 112,206.4 energy per second being created. For all these mass rail enhancers, I need, with 13 of them, I need 325,000. But I added 14, I had an extra rail enhancer. So we're going to probably need 40,000. Let's see, 25 times 1,000. We need 350,000 energy just to keep the mass rail enhancers going. And say, well, do you really need them? Well, if you're going to use my rails here properly, or if I'm going to use my rails here properly, and if I want to move the ship and jump and all that good stuff efficiently, yes, we need to keep those powered. So we are going to run and grab some of these and some of these. That is, if all these cargo containers are at maximum storage capacity, that's going to be a lot of stuff. 60 times 10 is 6 million units of cargo. That's a lot of stuff. Anyway, we are going to build up try to build up a decent reactor. Now, I'm using straight lines for right now, and not like that. The trick for power reactors, alright, you probably all know this, but we're going to do a quick review from my understanding. If you put one down that's, I forget, 10, 25 per second, and if you put a line of them, it's more efficient than putting 4 unconnected. This is more efficient. Let's see, because grouping mechanics, and there's better videos, and if you build a box like something like this, that is much more efficient than putting down, let's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in a block. So you kind of want to build these type structures out of them, or a straight line. I like straight lines because I don't have to think, and they're typically extremely efficient. So I'm just building up straight lines. I guess I could sit down with a calculator and too much time on my hands and figure out the more efficient way to do this, but I'm not, because this is how I roll. Straight lines. Let's see. I figured we're gonna do like this, making sure the power reactors aren't touching each other, and I also want to make sure I have a wall here, because I don't want these cargo units they're cargo units. They aren't cargo units. What are they? What are you? Power stuff, just to sit here all exposed and saying, ooh, shoot me, Mr. Pirate, shoot me. And we're gonna lengthen this a bit. What's our power to? Oh, we're at 302 power per second, and there's a fancy way to figure out power and all that jazz. Check the wiki. See, there's all types of formulae, math stuff you can figure out the most efficient. I don't do math good, well, not like that anyway. I can add 3 and 7 and get 32, so anyway. Does that jut out? And I was thinking just ripping all this out. Oh no, not that. Leaving that, but ripping this wall out, and we'll do something with it here in the future, but I don't want that wall there anymore. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. What's our power at? 403 per second, so this should be enough to hit that, and smooth. Why aren't we smoothly dropping? I have enough rail enhancers. Did I math wrong? Oh, I mathed wrong. Okay. That's okay if you math wrong. Or have I just not let it power up? One of the two. There we go. I mathed wrong. See how they move now? I think it was the 13th block. I rounded to whatever, and it wasn't right. But we're going to need an awful lot more power because we're going to need thrusters and shields and stuff like that. So I don't want to send my ship off into the blackness of space unprotected. Let's see, how many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So set the Y to 11. There we go. Give me a long ship. Okay, and we're gonna take out you and you. Throw you on there. Let's see, so that's almost 1,000,000 power a second. I believe the soft cap for regular power generation has increased to 2,000,000. I could be wrong about that. It used to be 1,000,000 soft cap for regular power without building external generators and all that good stuff. Well, we might build an external generator one day just to say we did, but today is not that day. And I also want to wall this in. So we've got our power set up, at least for now. And we don't want anything coming past here, so we're going to build this here to remind us that, hey, beyond this point is where boxes are going to, or cargo containers are going to be coming down. That didn't interfere with anything. No, I'm good. C3. I don't want it that wide. That's almost like 3. There. Huh. It's ugly as sin, but it's getting there. It's functionality. Form before function, or function before form, I'm sorry. Okay. We need to do thrusters, but I'm not going to do thrusters quite yet. Let's see what we can do about shielding. Shielding's a little more straightforward than power and whatnot. Yeah, capacitors, they enhance capacitators. They enhance the recharge, or the total shield amount. So notice there, shields are 220. I had 2 capacitors. My total shields are 436. So we're going to add some shields here. It's a whole bunch I didn't even count. Shields 24,000. We're going to add a few more. Let's see. I don't want to build this portion up too much, but I also don't want to build this portion down too much. That's our shields. 102,000, that's probably more than enough for a cargo vessel. And if it gets shot by a pirate, they can always run. And we're just going to add a couple back this way. The rechargers are the recharge rate for shields. Right now it's at 3,850 a second. See at the bottom left there under shields. So we're just going to throw in like that. This is going to be an expensive freighter. But if you're hauling this much stuff, you can probably afford an expensive freighter. Okay, so we got a handful of shields on it. 100,000, that's not bad. Nothing to sneeze at. It'll probably last if you accidentally jump near a pirate station. Shields will probably hold out till you get the ability to jump back. And I think that's what we need to deal with next is our jumping. Power jump. Oh, radar jammer. I want to throw a radar jammer on here. Before I forget, I'm going to put it down here with the logic, so I don't accidentally erase it when we design the bridge. Ooh, do I have enough energy to run the radar jammer? We're going to set that as 2. Yeah, we're good. Alright, let's see. Oh, something else I want to do. I want to go to ship, thrust. Let's see. Inherit thrusters from docks. That means now any thrust on any docked entity is being added to the main ship. This is one of the reasons I added the thrusters onto the cargo pods, so whatever you dock them to, they will be able to provide a little extra thrust to offset their their weight. It's not going to be an awful lot. Oh, I'm getting pretty good, well, not really good speed. Acceleration isn't real bad, seeing I'm a freighter. But that's why I put one of the reasons I put the thrusters on the cargo pods themselves, or cargo containers themselves, is so they take a little of the burden off of whatever it is you've docked them to. You can tell it, was it U? No, K is fleet, U is catalog, B? No, I don't know. You press one of those buttons and click ship thrust, T? No. And inherent thrust from dockers, and you also turn on all that good stuff. Or off all that good stuff, depending on what you want to do. Okay, so we got some shields on, and we have enough power to take care of shields and our rail enhancer, plus run the docking doodad, or radar jammer. We're using about, at the top right there, 709,000 per second, just to keep shields charged and the mass rail enhancers. And these will be very, very useful once you get a couple of these full cargo containers on here. You'll be thankful you have all these male RAS enhancers. That's something totally different. Mass rail enhancers. Those are rail, whatever. These doodads. You're going to be happy you have them. Oh, they're animated. I didn't know they were animated. Cool. Anywho, I have been JW608. This has been Starmade, and this is our freighter. And tell you what, we are going to save the 608 freighter. WIP 1. WIP is acronym work in progress. Okay. It needs a class name and probably a unique name and all that jazz. But right now it's our prototype freighter for my cargo containers. Although anything 9x9x17, even smaller, will probably work on them. Anywho, I have been JW608. This has been Starmade, and I will dig you cats later.